First, we'll open the trunk. Inside, there's that plastic cover that we have to pull out behind the taillight. We will use a 10mm wrench like this, and then we'll take out one nut from here and then one nut from right here. One trick to take these nuts out faster is to loose them with the tool first. Once the nut is loose, then you can just take it out with your fingers. Just make sure you do not lose the nut while taking it out. We took out the first nut. Similar way we'll take out the second nut. This one is a little weird way positioned. Again, we will lose the nut first. Once the nut is loose, only then we will just take it out with our fingers. This makes the process much faster. There we got the second nut also taken out. Now notice there is that plug right there. On the plug you would find a tab right there. We'll have to press and hold that tab and then pull the plug outwards just like that. You notice that circle right there. We'll also need to push it outwards. We'll keep it to that. Now we'll go at the front to pull out the complete tail light. Using both arms, we will gently slide out the tail light outwards. And there you would notice the tail light popping out. This is how the tail light looks like from behind. And right there is the plug for the turn signal bulb. We'll grab the plug, turn it counterclockwise, and then pull it outwards. There's the plug along with the bulb taken out. Now to take out the bulb, all we have to do is just press the bulb down, turn the bulb counterclockwise, and then pull the bulb outwards. Like this, the bulb is pulled out. In my case, the bulb is good, so I'll be installing it back. In your case, if you have a new bulb and you want to install it back, just make sure that this edge of the bulb right here and the other edge of the bulb on the other end, it matches with the position of the plug right there. Now we'll go ahead and punch in the bulb, keeping in mind those two pointers. We press the bulb all the way down, only then we will turn the bulb clockwise to install it firm and strong, and notice the bulb is not coming out anymore. Now we'll go ahead and punch in the plug back where we took it out from. We make sure the plug is completely in first. Once the plug is completely in, only then we will turn the plug clockwise to install it firm and strong. Just like that, we are done with the replacement of turn signal bulb. A little ahead is the plug for the brake light. Same process applies. Grab the plug and then turn it counterclockwise. Pull out the plug along with the bulb. We press the bulb down. Again, turn it counterclockwise. Then pull the bulb outwards. Just like that. Suppose you have a new bulb and you want to install it back. Make sure that the edges of the bulb matches with the edges of the plug. We punch in the bulb, press it down all the way. This time, turn the bulb clockwise to install it firm and strong. In this way, it's not coming out. We'll go ahead and punch in the plug. Make sure the plug is completely in first. Only then turn the plug clockwise to install it firm and strong. Both the bulbs are replaced. Now we will go ahead and put back the tail light where we took it out from. Notice the edge of the tail light has a position like that. This position has to be slided in that bracket right there. In my case, for some reason, that clip right there is broken, but in your case, you should see that clip right there, and it has to be slided in that position of the tail light. After that, you would notice there are two pointers right there. These two pointers are supposed to go into these two positions right there. So make sure to punch in the tail light back, keeping in mind all these positions. Now we'll go ahead and punch in the harness back, making sure that the rubber cover is also completely in. We'll have to make sure that the rubber cover is pushed from all over the edges until the cover completely goes in. That rubber cover is completely in. Now we'll go ahead and punch in the tail light back. Once it's sitting properly, only then give it a final push from the front. Seems good. Now we will go behind to put back both of those nuts that we took out earlier. We'll tighten the nuts with our fingers first all the way down. We'll do the same for the other nut as well. Once we notice we cannot tighten this with our fingers anymore, only then we will bring in the tool to tighten them properly. The nut at the top is easy to tighten, but the nut at the bottom is a little difficult position. You can also use a ratchet wrench along with a 10mm socket to tighten that second nut right there. We got both the nuts tight. Now we will go ahead and punch in the plug. Make sure the tap side of the plug matches with that lining of top plug right there. We punch in the plug until we hear a clicking sound. Just like that, the plug is completely in. The final thing will be to punch in this cover back. There's no right or wrong way to punch in this cover. Just make sure all four edges of the cover are completely in. With that, we are done with the replacement of taillight bulbs. If this video helps you in any way, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Here's the tool that we use for this replacement process.